All right, birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shy, Kyle Law by Town Shy, by Town Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostle, great Muslim, who will, and here citation and oxen are put in the truth across the four corners of the earth to the fear and power of Yahweh by Town Shy, that the hope of elect, and who the world inwardly called God, his name Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name Yahweh Shai. Or the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. All right, this is Maharia Call from the Great Millstone, Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region, okay, which consists of the Riverside and San Bernardino counties, all right. So anyway, got a major elite, all right, that is of the of Edom, which is the wicked that's ruling this earth right now. All right, the left-hand side had died today, all right, earlier this morning, all right, on the day of the blue moon, all right, 'cause the blue moon happened earlier this morning, all right, out here on the West Coast, like 3 in the morning, all right, 3 a.m. All right, but anyway, it's the New York Times. Evelyn de Rothschild, okay, scion of banking dynasty, died at 91. All right, and Rothschild is what? A red shield. All right, I believe that's the way you say it in German. All right, Roth is red, and Schild is shield. Okay, and Day is of. All right, Evelyn of the red shield. All right, and then the word scion is like a I looked it up before, so let's look it up again for edification sake. Okay, cutting descendant, all right, will basically go to gardening, all right, where you we want to graft something in, all right. So it said Evelyn de Rothschild, scion of banking dynasty, died at 91. Okay. Basically, let's read a little bit. The Evelyn de Rothschild, who, as a London scion of the European banking dynasty, helped Britain privatize railroad, steel, and coal in the tradition of his ancestor, who had helped finance the acquisition of the Suez Canal and the defeat of Napoleon, died on Monday evening at his home in London. He was 91. Okay. And how they got their riches is by banking. And banking, when you look at banking, they're doing it by usury, okay? And it's just to speak about usury. No, did not spell that right. There we go. After the 22 and 25, if thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. Okay? So you're not supposed to place usury on the people. Alright? Because they want to call themselves the J-ish. Alright? 1948, because they are those people as well. The Rothschild. They basically saying that they are the chosen God, so they basically saying that they follow the Bible, but they don't, okay? This is plenty of scriptures, all right, that speak out about usury, all right, which is pretty much interest, okay? And that's against the scripture, all right, but it's the Hades instruction. Yeah, Psalm 50 and 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my word behind thee. Right, they don't care about the law, statutes, the commandment in these scriptures. All right, so that's why they go here and use usury and other stuff. All right, and wickedness and covetousness after these riches. Okay. There's one more scripture, then we go. Okay. Hey, this is down for them, you know. This is come on, shit, I'm throwing it wrong. There we go. Yeah, the rock, or Ecclesiasticus, or even Apocrypha 10:8, because of unrighteous dealings, all right, to the banking system, all right, finance and stuff, stealing, restoration and stuff, all right, dealing, injury, and riches got by the thief. The kingdom is translated from one people to another stuff. All that stuff they had took and stuff, it could be translated to us, all right, to the children of Israel, all right. Now, I want to go to this parable, right, of Lazarus the rich man, because he would be considered that rich man, which is talking about Esau Edom, the elite, okay? That's what it's talking about. So let's go to it. It's Luke 16 and 19. All right, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. All right, basically, they have the best of everything. The elite, they don't eat the same stuff we eat. All right, other people eat. Okay. And their riches is you don't hear about. They're not on the Forbes list or none of that because they're richer than those people. All right. So these are people that are behind the scenes that accumulated a lot of riches. All right. Verse 20, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which represents Israel. All right, because in the Hebrew, Lazarus, or you could say Eleazar or Ezra, is basically who the Most High helped. All right, in the Hebrew. Okay, which the Most High is going to help Israel. Okay, through the elect who are going to be basically made whole. All right, Scripture they're going to come with healing in his wings. Okay. So Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, all right, the affliction, all the things that we have went through, all right, the slavery up until now, that's what the store represents, okay, and desiring to be fed with the crumb which fell from the rich man's table, all right, and that's trying to get the strap, basically the little chain that we the wages and stuff that just to survive. All right. It said, which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dog came and licked his store. Okay, and basically the dog represents the other nation. All right, the so-called Asian, the so-called Arabs. All right, they're the one that in these J community making have their businesses and making money off of them. And that's what it means to lick the store. All right, they profit off of Jake being a lower state and struggling. All right, and it came to pass that the beggar died. All right, which represents us Israelites, and was carried by the angel into Abraham's bosom. All right. Bosoms like the resting place. Okay. The rich man also died and was buried. Okay. Because there's no such thing as hell. We all go to heaven. Okay. But there's a separation up there at the day. And in hell he lift up his eye, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. Okay, because in the kingdom of heaven, the rich men with Esau Edom, they're gonna be in captivity. Okay, they're gonna be in slavery. All right, and that's what that torment represents. and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in the bosom. Abraham going to be in the kingdom of heaven as well. Okay. And that bosom represents that resting place, Israel. Okay. Because you got to remember that the Lord Yahweh promised the land of Israel to Abraham, and then that promise and that blessing went down from Abraham to Isaac, and then from Isaac unto Jacob, and then from Jacob unto the 12 tribes of Israel. So that promise carried all the way down to us. All right. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me. And then, yeah, because Edom come out of the lineage of Abraham. All right, because Abraham had Isaac, and Isaac had twins, Esau and Jacob. But the promise went to Jacob and not Esau. Okay. So in captivity, this is what it's going into. All right, in the kingdom of heaven, you're going to be in slavery. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus. All right, that he, because this represents Israel, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. All right, for I am tormented in this flame. Right, basically have a little ease in captivity. All right, to have a little break, but that's not going to happen. Okay, and he's going to receive double at the scripture say. I don't have enough time to go through all these tweets up, but the scripture say he shall receive double. So if we went to captivity, all right, we went to slavery, Esau can go to slavery too, but he's going to receive double of that portion. All right. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good thing, like the elite. They have the rich and they receive it. They have enough money to for everybody to be good on the earth. But no, they're wicked, they're greedy, and they gotta just take and have it all. Okay? Instead, but Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good thing, and likewise Lazarus evil thing. Yeah, because you rewarded, gave us the evil thing. You treated us badly and stuff. But now he is comforted. All right, in our kingdom of heaven, we're going to be comforted, and thou art tormented. You are going to be in slavery. All right, catching mad hell. And beside all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fit, so that which would pass from him, so that they which would pass from him to you cannot. So no Israelite can come to a lower state in captivity that Esau in. All right. Neither can they pass to us that would come from them. So no Edomite, Edom, so-called white man, when he's gonna be in slavery, he's not gonna be able to come up out of that. All right. He ain't gonna be no. There ain't gonna be no so-called house Edomite. All right, in the house and stuff, catching a little less. No, he could be out in the field catching pure hill. Okay. Then he said, I pray thee, therefore, Father, which is the rich man, that thou wouldest send him to my father's house. Remember, Evelyn is of his father's house, of the Rothschild. All right? Because Evelyn know now. He know what the deal is now. All right? Up in the heaven, he know. Okay? Then he said, I pray thee, therefore, Father, that thou wouldest send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them, let they also come into this place of torment. All right, that is rich man saying, I got 5 brothers that's still down there, well, basically still on the earth. All right, and basically he want to warn them to avoid what is to come. All right. Abraham said unto him, they have Moses and the prophet, let them hear them. And we out there in the street. And the elite heroes, because this had gone to the gate of the noble as a scripture stated, but guess what? Like Pharaoh had that, how put it on his heart, the heart in his heart. Hey, same thing now. Esau, Edom, the elite, his heart is being hardened. All right, 'cause he sees it out there on the street. He's afraid and he's frightened. That's why the scripture said in Revelation 11, then shall stand on their feet, and great fear fell upon them. All right, the elite theists, and they are surely afraid. Okay, they're gonna make a move on them. All right, but then that could be to show Yahweh Shai power, so his name could be magnified. All right, and he said, "Nay, father Abraham, but if one went unto them from the dead, they will repent." And he said unto him, "If they hear not Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded, though one rose from the dead." See? So they ain't hearing us. All right, starting with the elder apostle, great millstone. All right, on down. That's Tahar, Gabar, Ramlab, and Rakal. All right, you got the elder bishop, and then you got all the camps throughout the world, man. They ain't hearing us, so they ain't gonna hear. They for damn sure ain't gonna hear nobody that come from the dead and tell them, "Hey, nah." Okay. But what the scripture said, giving back the riches. I think that's in look at the scriptures that speak about is he was the restorer. I think that's what it is, restorer. There we go. I just had to go up. Oh, it's a Job 20 and 10. His children shall seek to please the poor. All right, the Edomite. All right, the elite, basically. All right, shall, because you remember how the rich man stayed. Hey, send me back so I can warn my brothers. All right. So basically, hey, maybe he's trying to stay, treat them better or give them the stuff back. All right, but they're not gonna listen. So it's Job 20 and 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their good. His bones are full of sin, or full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down. Right, ever since this nation been ever since this country been a nation, it has been sin. All right, this nation was founded on witchcraft. Okay, which shall lie down with him in the dust. So when he be destroyed, I reading with Isaiah, Jeremiah, sit down. The daughter the Chaldean sit down in the dust. All right, basically going to a low state. Okay, after America get destroyed, after his rulership get destroyed. All right, it said, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he fear it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat and his bowel is turned, and it's the gall of asp within him. All right, the poison. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again, like we read in the Rock. All right, riches gotten by the thief. All right, it shall be translated from one people to another. Okay, and we're gonna get all the stuff he has stolen from us, from the dark ages, from Israel, all that. We're gonna get all that. Okay. I'm gonna jump down to 18. That's what he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. Right, he gonna restore it after he lose all this stuff. He ain't gonna restore it to beforehand. All right, no, he's gonna restore it after the fact. Okay, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down according to his substance. Shall the restitution be all right, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he had oppressed and had forsaken the poor, and instead how he dealt evil thing unto the poor, unto Lazarus, all right, evil thing as it stated in that parable, all right, was representing Israel, because he had violently taken away an house which he built it not. All right, this place, America, and all throughout the world. Surely he shall not feel quiet in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. All right. And I ain't got enough time to go on, but basically, I wanted to bring that out because, hey, he's dead now, but I'm pretty sure he's like, man, I gotta warn the other. Nah, it's too late. And plus, we're out there. All right. Like scripture thing in Ezekiel with that 37, set thy faith against Mount there and prophesy against it. And Mount there is Esau, Edom. Okay, the government, the New World Order, the NATO, the EU. All right, that beast. All right, with the 7 head, 10 crown. Okay, we're prophesying against it because you're going down. All right, when the Lord Rothschild return, he got to do away with Esau, Edom. All right, thus they the prophecy. And with that, I'm going to say Twali Yahweh, Twali Yahweh Shai.